What if the most important discovery in human history wasn't made on Earth, but on a small, dusty rock on Mars? NASA scientists are now saying that they may have found the strongest evidence of ancient life ever detected on the red planet. And what makes this discovery so shocking is that non-living processes struggle to explain it. This isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. A historic moment on the red planet. Launched from Earth on July 30, 2020, and landing inside Mars' Jezero Crater on February 18, 2021, NASA's Perseverance rover has just delivered a discovery that is shaking the scientific world. According to NASA researchers, Perseverance has identified what could be the most compelling potential biosignature ever found on Mars. Chemical and mineral patterns that are extremely difficult to explain without invoking biological processes. This is not just another interesting rock. It may represent a fingerprint of ancient life, one that could force us to rethink humanity's place in the universe. Why Jezero Crater? Jezero Crater was not chosen by chance. The word Jezero means lake in several Slavic languages, and the crater is named after a small town in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Scientists believe that 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, this crater hosted a massive lake fed by flowing rivers, exactly the kind of environment where microbial life could thrive. While exploring the ancient river delta known as Neretva Vallis, Perseverance investigated a geological formation called Bright Angel. There, it encountered a rock named Shayava Falls. This rock, approximately 1 meter long and 60 centimeters wide, contains what scientists now call the famous leopard spots, and those spots changed everything. Leopard spots and chemical evidence. Detailed analysis of the Shayava Falls rock revealed 3 major findings. 1. Calcium sulfate veins. White veins running through the rock are clear evidence that liquid water once flowed through it, a crucial ingredient for life. 2. Organic carbon detection. Using the Sherlock instrument, Perseverance detected organic carbon molecules. Spectroscopic analysis revealed a signal known as the G-band, which on Earth is often associated with carbon formed by biological activity rather than purely inorganic processes. 3. Redox reactions and minerals. The most striking feature is the presence of tiny white spots surrounded by dark rings, the leopard spots. PIX litter instrument analysis showed these areas are rich in iron and phosphate. On Earth, similar structures form as a result of redox reactions driven by microorganisms. In these reactions, microbes extract energy by transferring electrons, altering surrounding minerals in the process. Even more intriguing, minerals such as vivianite and grigitite were identified, minerals that on Earth are commonly found near decaying organic matter and microbial ecosystems. The null hypothesis. So why isn't NASA declaring that life has been found? Because science demands restraint. Researchers apply the null hypothesis, which means they must first assume that no life is involved and attempt to explain the findings through non-biological mechanisms. Abiotic possibility. Extreme heat or highly acidic environments can sometimes create similar mineral patterns. However, there is no evidence that Shayava Falls experienced such extreme geological conditions. Lessons from history. In 1984, a Martian meteorite discovered in Antarctica showed similar features that were later explained through non-living processes. This is why NASA follows the principle, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. For now, the discovery remains classified as a potential biosignature, not definitive proof. Mars sample return and the budget crisis. Perseverance has already collected over 30 core samples, including sample number 22, known as Sapphire Canyon. But to truly solve this mystery, these samples must be brought back to Earth and analyzed with advanced laboratory equipment. Here's the problem. NASA's Mars sample return mission is facing a severe budget crisis. Originally estimated at $7 billion, costs have ballooned to over $11 billion, pushing the return timeline to 2035-2040. Ordentlich, meanwhile, China's Tianwen-3 mission plans to return Martian samples sooner, intensifying international scientific competition. The race to answer one of humanity's oldest questions has officially begun: our place in the universe. If these leopard spots are eventually confirmed to be remnants of microbial life, this will not just be a scientific breakthrough, it will be a philosophical revolution. As Carl Sagan famously said, if life arose independently on two different planets, then life is likely common throughout the universe. At this moment, we cannot say with certainty that life has been found on Mars. But what we can say is this: no non-living explanation fits the evidence as well as life does. 200 million kilometers away, Perseverance continues collecting samples as if waiting for future humans to come and ask better questions. Because only by continuing to ask questions do we get closer to understanding the universe. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the most important discoveries of our time, hit the like button, subscribe for more science and space content, and leave a comment with your thoughts. Do you think we've already found life on Mars, or are we still missing something? See you in the next video.